Well, looking ahead to Wednesday, a public town hall is happening with representatives from the unions as well as Summerlin Studios at the Las Vegas ballpark pushing for AB 283 to be reconsidered. Governor Joe Lombardo announced his intention to call a special session to the legislature, reigniting hope for the supporters of a bill that could bring a new industry to the Valley. We're joined by some local filmmakers here in the Valley on what this could mean for them. And thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate you hopping on with us this Sunday morning. Trae, I want to start with you. As far as AB 283 is concerned, what was your initial reaction in the first time it was trying to get pushed through and then when it failed earlier this year?
Just disappointed, was hopeful for new opportunities for young filmmakers like us. But we feel it's an inevitability that, one day we see that future happening for the city of Las Vegas.
Yeah, and you talk a little bit about that future. What kind of opportunities, Rex, could AB 283 create for filmmakers like yourself here in Nevada?
I mean, currently we're all independent filmmakers, so we're kind of having to make our own opportunities, but it would be nice to have like the push of like a legitimized like studio to, make us, feel like we're actually part of the industry instead of having to like carve our own paths out here.
Yeah, and obviously AB 283 is working to bring Summerlin Studios here to town. When you talk about having a full-fledged movie studio like you would see in Hollywood or in Atlanta, obviously Summerlin Studios trying to call it Hollywood 2.0 to build here in Las Vegas. Josh, just when you hear that, how excited does that make you? And I guess, is there a hope that when these studios do come, it will also support you local filmmakers?
Yeah, I think it was just super exciting for the community and all local filmmakers or local artists in general. The jobs and opportunities, so that way we don't have to leave LA to get in the entertainment industry. Instead, we get to actually have a home base for local filmmakers to actually create and see what it's like, the Hollywood lifestyle.
Yeah, and I guess for any of you guys, what message would you want to send to lawmakers ahead of this potential special session when we're talking about potentially bringing up AB 283, which does have a lot of support from some local PACs here as well now? Just what would your message be to them as to why it would be so important to bring?
I think ultimately it just relies on, giving locals a true opportunity. And I think as long as they emphasize local jobs and not importing people from other states to work here, I think it's going to be phenomenal for what we need.
Yeah, and now I want to give you guys the opportunity, just if people here in Vegas, what do you guys have working right now? What do you have on the horizon? What can people come in and check out if they want to?
Our short film Poser debuts at the Beverly Theater on November 13th of next month. So just keep your eye out for that. It's locally made by all people and artists from the city, and we're just doing what we love and hoping to inspire others in the city to, chase their dreams.
Yeah, that's awesome. And thank you guys again so much for joining us. We're hopeful that this can get across the finish line because it seems like a very, I guess, supportive bill for you all. So we'll see what can happen. But thanks again, guys. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.